Hello, friends. So glad you're here. It's Mrs. Hanson and Charlie. Charlie says hello. He missed you guys. So glad you could come and watch us and we could be together and share our stories and sing our songs. Well, I wanted to first start with our welcome song. You guys probably remember from the other day when we sang our song, or last year. And I'm going to get the pointer because we love our pointer. Charlie loves our pointer. Yeah. Here we go. Ready? Welcome, welcome, everyone. Now you're here, we'll have some fun. First, we'll clap our hands like so. Then we'll bend and touch our toes. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Now you're here, we'll have some fun. Wonderful. We've been talking about, remember the other day we talked about Kara's kindness? And what did we learn from Kara? What did she do? She helped her friends and, oh yeah, did she share her lunch? No, she helped the doggy do skating, right? Yeah, and then he shared his lunch with the polar bear whose tummy was growling, right? Well, today's story is about friends. I bet you all have some friends. I bet you have lots and lots of friends, and I bet you're very kind to them. Well, in our story, we're going to learn something about new friends, because when we all come back to preschool, we're going to all have some new friends. We're going to have some old friends. But this story is Little Quack's New Friend, written by Lauren Thompson, pictures by Derek Anderson. We're going to find out what new friends. I'm going to turn that off so we can see the book better. Here we go. Little Quack's New Friend. Mama Duck had 5 little ducklings: Whittle, Waddle, Piddle, Puddle, and Little Quack. They all played together in a cool, shady pond. One day, out jumped a tiny green frog. Ribbit, ribbit. "I'm Little Ribbit," he said. "Can I play?" Uh-oh. I wonder if they're going to let him play. "No way," said Whittle. "You're too tiny." "You're too green," said Waddle. "And you can't quack," said Paddle. "And you're a frog," said Puddle. "That's okay," said Little Quack. "I want to play." That was nice of Little Quack to include the frog in play. So quack, 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 ribbit, ribbit, 2 little friends went off to play. Over by the reeds, Little Ribbit said, "Let's splash." "I love to splash," said Little Quack. "Splishy, splashy, splosh, splosh." "Can I splash with you?" asked Whittle. "Sure," said Little Ribbit. Splishy, splashy, sploshy, splish, splash, 3 wet friends. Over in the mud, Little Ribbit said, "Let's squish." "We love to squish," said Whittle. And Little Quack, "Squashy, squooshy, squash." "Can I squish with you?" asked Waddle. said Little Ribbit. Squishy, squashy, squashy, squoosh. Squished 4 muddy friends. I think they're all learning how to play together. Up on the log, Little Ribbit said, let's bounce. We love to bounce, said Whittle Waddle and Little Quack. Boing, 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 boing. Can I bounce with you? Asked Piddle. Why not? Said Little Ribbit. Boing, 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 boing. Bounced 5 hoppy friends. Now they're all playing together. Down by the lily pads, Little Ribbit said, let's dunk. We love to dunk, said Whittle, Waddle, Piddle, and Little Quack. Plunka, plunka, splunka, blunka, splunka, spunka, bunka. Can I dunk with you? Asked Puddle. Come on over, said Little Ribbit. Plunka, spunka, splunka, splunka, punka, splunka. Dunked 6 bottoms up friends. They are all playing together now. When Whittle said to the Little Ribbit, you know what? It's okay if you're tiny. And it's okay if you're green, said Waddle. And it's okay if you can't quack, said Piddle. And it's okay if you're a frog, said Puddle. We all like to play, said Little Quack. Then splishy, splashy, squashy, squooshy, boing, boing, poing, blunka, splunka. How they played. Hooray for Little Ribbit, our ribbity new friend. That was a wonderful story of, I'm really glad that they decided that Frog was not too little. He wasn't too green. And what else? They said he was a frog. He couldn't play. I think they found some fun things that frogs do that they like to do too. That's a great lesson to learn. Sometimes we want our friends to play. We don't want to play with them. And sometimes they have some pretty fun things that they might know how to play. So then always remember that. We never want to tell a friend we don't want to play with them because of certain reasons, because they might have the funnest things to do. Remember our letter the other day? We're working on the letter B. B. Who can make the sound of the letter B? We learned Bubba Bear likes to make the sound of the letter B. He likes to reach up there for his honey and go buh, buh, bear, and buh, buh, bee. Beehives have honey. Bears love honey. Bee, buh, buh, buh. And remember we learned the letter A sound. Alligator opens her mouth and goes ah, ah, ah. Apple, alligator, b, b, bee, bear, buzz. That's the sound that a bee makes. Well, thinking of our friends, you guys, I want to tell you something that I like to do with my friend. Her name is Leslie, and she is one of the best rock painters that I know. She paints rocks, and I have some rocks here. If you look, I found some, and I'm going to show you this. Do you see that little white spot on there? Well, I'm going to leave that on there. And this one's kind of bigger. I found them in the yard outside. And this one, if you look, it's hard to tell, but if you were here, you could feel it. It it's all rough right here. Then you turn it over and it's smooth. And I do know that my friend Leslie, when she paints her rocks, she tries to find unique rocks and she paints fun things on them. Then you know what she does? You can do this with your friends. It's so fun. So you can invite them over. Maybe you have a brother or sister already there that you want to paint with. And I'm going to use green and red. Let's see, and purple. Oh, I think I'll use some orange. Yeah, so those are the 4 colors I want to use. And you can do whatever you want. But with when my friend paints the rocks, she lets them dry out, okay? And then she hides them in certain places. She might hide them in playgrounds, or she can hide them where maybe your friends always walk. That's where she hides hers. I found one of her rocks one time. She paints the rocks, and if you look, they take a lot of paint. It kind of soaks in because rocks are porous and they suck the paint in their little pores. And so once you paint your rock, you can find out if you need to repaint it because it depends on how dark you want it. And I think I'm going to use the purple one on this. And I'm just going to paint like stripes. I think I want maybe some polka dots inside of the white. And so, friends, when you get done with your rocks, you can decide where you're going to put them. You might want to hide them under trees, or maybe you have a cousin that always comes over. It has a special place that you know they'll walk. Okay, if you look at this rock, can you see how I put the polka dots on the white? And then we put the stripes around the other side. I think that's the way I'll leave that rock. Let's see, I do have red. And this was the one that had all the bumps on it. I'm going to see how I can make that rock. Oh, look at that. You might have to jab the paintbrush in there. That's what I'm having to do, is jab the paintbrush like this. There's a fly in here. I feel like singing, "Shoo fly, don't bother me. Shoo fly, don't bother me." Okay, now do you see the little, now I think I might go put some green dots on top of the red and some purple. And I turn my paintbrush over and use the back side of my paintbrush to make my dots. If you look at that, see how that works? Can you see that, friends? Yeah. And let's see, purple and green. So I did purple and green on the red. And there is so much you can do with painting rocks. But remember, you can find special places. Maybe you want to make someone's day or your grandma's house. You can hide them at there and see if your grandma finds them. But don't forget to put your name on them because you might want them. My friend Leslie always puts her name on her rocks so people know where they came from. So you might want to try that and write your name on the rock. That is a very fun thing to do with your friends or for your friends. And speaking of friends, I want to sing another song, and it's called Friends, Friends, 1, 2, 3. You want to sing that song with me? Charlie wants to sing it with us too. He loves to sing. Yeah. Friends, friends, 1, 2, 3. All my friends are here with me. You're my friend, and you're my friend. You're my friend, and you're my friend. Friends, friends, 1, 2, 3. All my friends are here with me. Very fun. And pretty soon, we will all be together and we will be friends. And we're going to make lots of new friends. Let's see. I think we'll sing our speckled frogs since there was frogs in our story. How many frogs was in the story? There was only one, right? One little speckled frog. But this one, we're going to sing about 3 little speckled frogs. Ready? And we'll get our frogs ready. I'm going to put Charlie up here. And ready? You get your frogs. And they're sitting on a speckled log. Ready? 3 little speckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. Then one jumped in the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 2 speckled frogs. Ribbit, ribbit. 2 little speckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there is 1 speckled frog. Ribbit. Oh, 1 little speckled frog sitting on a speckled log, eating the most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. He jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 0 speckled frogs. No ribbits. That's so fun. You guys can practice that if you want. Practice, practice. All right. Let's sing our goodbye song. It's already time to say goodbye. It's so nice to see you guys. And pretty soon, not too many more weeks, we can all be together. Let's sing our song. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to our friends. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to our friends. Oh, it's time to say goodbye. Make us smile and wink an eye. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to our friends. Okay, friends, it's so nice to see you. I love you guys. You take care, and we will see you soon. We'll see you next Tuesday, and we'll have another story, and Charlie will come, and we will just have a wonderful time. Okay, bye-bye.